because she wants respect when she needs love. Men need respect. Men don't need love. Because you showing a man respect lets a man know that you love him. See? Women want to be so much like a man that they're forgetting to be women. Fellas, the woman is designed for you. What seems to be the issue here? Come on, man. Come on now.
I got my swag right, feeling crispy clean. Girl, I'm the flyest mother you've ever seen. So much money.
Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast in association with True Hall of Fame Bills. Y'all already know I'm your host, Michael May. Thank you for being here. Y'all already know if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn notifications. Y'all already know I want to get right into business. I'm hype. Sorry, I'm a little hype. Had a little bit of coffee, a little sun. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. Listen, hear me out. This video today is woman left her marriage for this. Hear me out. Shout out to the No Fugazi podcast. I'm subscribed to them on like damn near every other channel of mine. They do great work. Fellas, this is the woman that this man is speaking with right here. Fellas, I want y'all to understand. I'm always telling you guys, there's a look. If you look at the women that are the most delusional, there's a look. Fellas, I'm gonna let this rock and roll.
The point of what you had contention with. So you said that you know that triggered you, the part where I had the conversation with the girl. I said the claim that the girl mentioned those things, and that's why I mentioned it in it. But even if she didn't mention it, generally speaking, most women in 2023, they would prioritize going to the club, getting flown out, being on a yacht, just living their best life. They'll be like, kids, family, I'll do that when I'm in my 30s or 40s.
But there's nothing wrong with that either.
Well,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Pay attention.
Well, it is something that's wrong with it.
There is.
You don't think there's anything wrong with that? So this is what I'm saying, right? Hear me out. Cool. You said that is nothing wrong with it, right? But there is something wrong with the guy not having any ambition and just being a bum living in his mom's basement. Clearly, there's something wrong with that.
Now, you see the lady's face right here? See, she's like, fellas, women want you to be comfortable. Women want you to be comfortable with all the bad decisions they chose to make in their life. See, women, I think women really are trying to fight Father Time. See, hear me out. Mother Nature gives it to them and Father Time takes it back. I'm always telling you guys, the older a woman gets, life starts to make decisions for her. You as a man, the older you get, you have plenty of time to get your decisions correct. Now, but we encourage you guys to spend your early years, that 18 to like 28, spend those years, just focus on getting your bag. Focus on because when them 30s and 40, fellas, you're not gonna really hit your financial stride till about like 40, 45. That's when you really, because by that time, you're a little more educated and informed. Fellas, it don't matter what you do, hear me out. There's very few men who are young and they make it big. Why do you think, like KS always used to say, why do you think that we don't consider athletes high value? We don't consider them high value. We don't consider them high value. Or this guy came into money right after school. Yeah, he worked for it. He grinded to get to the league, and now he got hundreds of millions. But a lot of these guys, why do they go broke? Because they're not men of value. I want you to understand. They spending it, throwing it on the chicks. Listen, high value men don't do that. I want you to understand. High value men don't do that. if you really pay attention, I really want you to pay attention to I've showed you guys on my Instagram, which you guys should be following me at Michael May Forever. I've showed you guys videos of millionaires, billionaires coming out of their cars, and they have swimming trunks on with freaking polo shirts with one collar looking messed up, another collar like spaghetti, like stretched out shirts. Bro, hear me out. The way they do things and operate is way different from the way we do things as the urban culture people. I'm going to say urban, as urban people. I want you guys to understand that, right? Like oh, I want to bring that story to you in another video. It's even like, look at Tim Duncan. It's very rare that you find Tim Duncans in the league. Very rare. It's very rare that you find Derek Jeters of the league. I'm gonna get into some of these athletes hopefully soon, but I want you guys to pay attention, right? Because it's a bad thing for a guy to waste his years sitting home in his mom's basement doing nothing, being lazy, but a chick going out there getting flown out, sleeping around, getting smashed by all these guys. It's okay. It's okay for women to do that. But if a man wants to waste his first couple of years, why can't he? Fellas, this is why we tell you guys, you have more time. I promise you have more time. Now, once again, this is the lady that's speaking right here. Fellas, this right here. How many of y'all signing up for this right here? All right, let's continue though.
That. So then clearly it must be something wrong with a woman just living a party life and not really having any traditional values, not really preserving her femininity.
Right. You hit it.
Well,
again, the men in the comments is what triggered me. Oh, you don't want. Oh, you're gonna be lonely.
Do you have kids?
I do.
Yeah. So they're
all right.
This doesn't even apply. Like what I said.
She's already doing.
So there's statistics that's actually running now, and it's studies being done, and it shows that in about 10 years there's going to be a lot of single women with no kids, putting their career before everything.
Good for them.
They're going to be on a lot of anxiety and depression medications.
But why does the men's comment trigger you?
I will say this, right? It isn't 10-year studies. It's by 2030. I already showed you guys that study 1,000 times, but let's keep rocking and rolling.
They're basically telling us we're not worth anything if we
but why
are
does
not.
that even matter if you know who you are?
Because it's the mindset of
Venus, just put your mic a little closer.
So there's a thing, right? So we all have opinions and we all have experiences, but there is a general consensus, and I think that's kind of where you aim your you. That's where you aim, right? For the general consensus.
Yeah,
it's scary
generally
to see.
Women are happier with family and the children.
And the thing is this, of course you got to speak in general, because you got to speak for the majority of people, not the little small portion. You got to speak for the big. So most women get their pleasure in life from having family, friends around, things of this nature. But now women, y'all guys seeing videos over and over again about women being miserable, growing old, just being miserable, and misery loves company. But let's keep rocking and rolling. Hold up.
The family and the kids. A man that they genuinely love, respect, and admire.
I'm not gonna hold
and
you.
Kids.
I would love to have a good, leading, mature, supportive.
So
man.
look. So think about that, right? So you're.
So she would love to have that, but she had a child with one. So she made a choice to have a child with the man that wasn't a mature, leading. Because women are always gonna say, "Oh, I was young and I was dumb." But remember, I always tell you guys. But then they say, I tell you guys, that's why it's a lie. Oh, women mature faster than men, but you make the dumbest mistakes in the world. So, but you mature faster. Okay. But then when women turn 30, 35, they always say, we're more mature now. So which one is it? Do you mature faster, or are you mature now when you're 30, 35, 40? What's the... See, fellas, y'all gotta stop letting women move the goalposts. Stop letting them move the goalposts, that every time they hit a wall, that you guys allow them to go, no, that's not what I meant. I meant this. Oh, no, because it's this. No. Fellas, stop that. Stop being weak men and stand your ground with these chicks. Be straight up and down.
You're arguing for something that you don't even think is even capable, because you just said that you would love to have a man that you genuinely love, admire, and respect, with some kids, with a nice house, white house with a picket fence and a little dog, or
I got
four dogs.
She got 4 dogs.
So
Wow,
even you're arguing for something that you even want yourself. So what do you mean?
I do have a family, but not. And this is my children. If you ever see this, I love being your mother. I don't love being a mother. I don't find my happiness in that. I am, and I didn't know this about myself, I am a selfish person. I want to be able to just get up and go.
Gotcha.
And then here's the thing. Listen. Fellas, I love being your mother. I don't love being a mother. Listen.
So Vicky, let's get on to other people, but
Yeah, let's
we'll
do that.
come back to the stuff that you said.
She
and
loves to be able to come and go as
depending
she
on the
please, as she
conversations
sees
we
fit.
have, I'm sure I'll bring it more full circle. But thank you. Anything else? Let's.
No, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
No, you good for it.
I'm good for
Anyone
that.
else? You saying anything that
Listen.
triggered you, or you was like, "Coolly, I don't agree with this."
I think Venus.
Can I make a response to what she said?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
sure,
Like,
go
just like a small response.
No, go ahead.
I just would like to say that a lot of people, they tend to look out and feel like they want other things without realizing that everything they need in life and everything that they want is right in front of them. They're just
Yeah.
not being grateful for what they already have.
Can I also say something?
Because
Okay.
religion brings you foundation, and that's what you need to build. Family brings.
Hold up. Look. Fellas, you have to learn how to read the room. Religion, look. She's like, I don't really... See, fellas, because she doesn't subscribe to it. Fellas, I want you to understand. Women, remember, fellas, there's a saying. Me as an older man, when I look at these young boys out here, I see myself in these young kids. When I was out here doing dumb knucklehead nonsense. But women look at younger women and see themselves as younger women. Mamita, that's delusion. You got to get over that. That's the difference between men and women. We look at men and go, "Wow, I was doing dumb stuff like that." When women will look at a girl and be like, I'm just as fine as you, and I got more to offer." Fellas, this is women are in competition with younger women. I'm telling you, older women are in competition. Fellas, what she just said right here was nothing wrong. Now, I don't subscribe to the whole religion thing, because being a man of God doesn't make you a religious man or anything. Having a relationship with God, having a relationship with God. You being a man of the Most High, of Yah. I want you to understand, like, people always want to try to put a label, but there isn't a label. It's you being a man of God. We're not gonna get into that, but I like the fact that she's starting somewhere. If you look at religion, it gives you that foundation. Because if you read your book and you see and you know what it stands for, if women stood by the principles that are in the book, women will have better lives. I promise you. Here's the thing: women don't want to follow rules. Women want to do whatever they want to do, their way. But then they turn 30, 35, now they in church. "Oh, it's me, oh Lord, standing in need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord." Now they praying for God. Listen, God, bring the man that you have for me. God, and fellas, this is the lie. God has a man for me that he's designed for me. Fellas, listen to me. Fellas, come in a little closer. Come in. You hear? Come in. If you hear a woman say, "I'm waiting for the man that God has for me. He has a maid for me." If you hear a woman say that, listen to me. I say this, I'm gonna say it with my chest. Run. Get the fuck away from her. Run. Heavenly Father, let me work this. I need you to run far away from her. Cause fellas, the woman was designed for the man. I'm gonna stop this video. So I'm wasting my time. Fellas, the woman was designed for you, not the other way around. When you hear women say, God has a man for me, that's for me. He's a man made for me, Run. The woman was made for the man. I lost y'all already, man. I already lost y'all. Y'all already unsubscribed. Y'all guys don't want to talk to me no more. It's cool. This is the problem. Women think that, ready? Shout out Dr. Miles Monroe. That's why he always made fun of this lady. R-E-S-P-C-T, find out what it means to... He said that's why she was single. That's why she was single. Because she wants respect when she needs love. Men need respect. Men don't need love. Because you showing a man respect lets a man know that you love him. See? Women want to be so much like a man that they're forgetting to be women. Fellas, the woman is designed for you. What seems to be the issue here? Come on, man. Come on now.
You foundation, that's what you need to build, and you have all those things, and it's a lot of people in the world that wish they had those things that
I'm
you
so grateful.
have, and it just seems like
I'm grateful,
you know,
but I'm not happy. There's a difference.
I feel like
Hold up. Now, this video right here is going to be a continuation from yesterday's video. Fellas, if you feel, fellas, I'm saying another thing. If a woman say, it's about me being happy, fellas, I'm about to lose more hair. Fellas, yeah, a woman's happiness is not priority number one. Fellas, a woman being happy, a woman is never gonna be happy. They're very undecisive. They don't know what they want from today to tomorrow. It changes. I want you to understand, the Bible never speaks of happiness. How don't look for love, don't look for no. Forget all that. Your happiness is everything in a relationship. A relationship is about duty. We went through that yesterday. Let's keep going.
what you're newly out of a relationship. You were probably dealing with turmoil for years. You seems like you want to just go, and you don't have the opportunity to just go.
I wanted that in my relationship.
That's why you feel like you're just running away. You're not happy. So if you're not filling yourself up, you can't fill everybody else's cup around you. So right now, you in this stage that you're in is your healing stage, and take that time to heal. Maybe somebody.
I love what she's saying. And that's what I said on the video on Sunday night. When I said that the lady who she's like, you know, I just been through a lot, and the big girl who y'all guys always be swearing like, oh, she's thick, she got the body. Nah. That woman needs to go heal. You know how long women have to, fellas, by the time a woman heals, she's already way past her prime. This is why when you catch a younger woman when she's young, you gotta try to catch her, hold her, mold her, push her, keep pushing forward. Fellas, man, come on, man.
Somebody else will be around that could be
She's
that
destroyed.
man for you if you choose to want that. But that partner for life, no one wants to just be single forever. Or unless you do want that. There's happy people who are single
it takes
forever.
You have to take a level of.
She's newly fresh out of a relationship. Because she wasn't happy. Fellas, look at this lady right here. Look at her. You think that she's going to find somebody? Look at her, fellas. Look at her. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
of like loss. I feel like I lost so much being with someone. So now I guess that's trauma.
Now you're
right?
gaining that
So now I'm
back.
traumatized.
So what's the two questions again? The trigger.
What did I say? What did I say in Sunday's video? I feel like I lost so much. I'm just tired of being right.
Yeah,
Right?
oh yeah. So what's the thing that most triggered you, and then something that you disagree with?
Okay. So what triggered me in the comments, like, so the first time I was ever on this podcast, I brought up that I was married.
Yeah.
And in the comments, which wasn't a lot, I think it was like one or two comments. I was like, oh, like she says everything good. She sounds like a wife, but she's not, like, my marriage didn't work. So it means like I'm not good enough, right? So let me just clarify something, because society, I think, has a lot of things screwed up. I was just like you. My family was very religious. So since I was young, especially in the Hispanic culture, we're taught to cook for your husband.
I was saying that you're
take
taught to
care
be
of
a
your
wife
husband.
early.
Right. Like, we're taught at like 12
start
to be
cooking
that
and
certain
cleaning.
way.
That's where your
right.
value was, knowing how to do that stuff.
I got pregnant really young, right? Because I wanted to be a wife. And I was wife at 21. So in my, right, when I'm young, I'm thinking, I hit a goal that all women want, and I was super happy, and I was like all for it. Okay, so I lived this happy marriage, but what I thought was good wasn't good. Okay, so like you mentioned earlier, we ignore red flags because we want to, and we settle because we think being married is the best thing. Which, hold on, let me just mention that I love being married, I love being a wife, and I love being a mom, and I would do it again. But I was just married to the wrong guy.
How old was he?
We're the same age.
Okay.
So he's
and that could
33
be
too.
That was the problem. That was the problem. That was part of the problem. That was, listen, I could guarantee you guys, part of the problem with her relationship was that she was with a man that was almost her same age. My camera keep going on. There you go. Was almost her same age. Why? Why was she not dating somebody that was older? Someone that could have gave her a different life experience. Why? Why?
So we've been together since we were 16 years old. Getting married. Yeah. And I feel like you're not mature enough to even make those decisions. But because I grew.
See? You see? You see? There it goes again, fellas. There it goes again. Because we're not mature enough to make those decisions. But then they say, the saying goes, women mature faster than men.
Grew up thinking you're supposed to be married, and that's like the way of life, and that's the goal, right? I was trying to hit those like milestones early.
I did it. I'm married.
Yeah, but then I started to grow as a woman, right, and succeed and be successful in everything that I ever done, and he wasn't. And then I felt like I was being a mom at some point. You got to do this, and you got to do that, and come on.
You see? What she just said is the reason why younger women are supposed to be dating older men. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. The more successful relation. Now, if you guys grew up like high school sweethearts, like she said, like things that she wasn't willing to hold on till he got to his stage, because that man's stage is gonna come. And I guarantee you, women get their money, they get their success, they have more access to money at a younger age. But once she hits that certain age and that war hits, men start, I'm giving them way too much credit for this. Men, let's just say 30, but it's really like 35, closer to 40. That's when they really start hitting that the little financial stride. That's when it really happens. That's when men really come and go, okay, I made a decision on what I want to do. And men hitting their peak finances is between the ages of 45 and 60. We have a huge window, fellas. We have a huge window. You think I'm playing? Didn't Al Pacino just have a daughter at the incredible age of what, 81? Robert De Niro has an 8-year-old daughter. I think he just turned 81 as well. Come on now.
And I'm helping him. Let me help you finish school. Let me help you do this. Let me help you do that. And I love being that way because, like, that's my husband, right? Like, we ride or die. Whatever we do, we're going to do together. That was my thought process until I realized I was doing it all alone. And then it came to a point where, like, I was taking care of everything. And then I had a babysit. And then there was things I was involved in that I shouldn't have been involved in. And then it came, like, is my husband more important or my kids and my family, right? So, like, I chose me and I chose my kids. So people who hear, they don't know my story. They just assume, oh, she has a failed marriage. Something's wrong with her. She's not wifey material. I'm a wife.
I feel y'all. Yeah, I mean, that's the good discourse. Thank you for, sharing that with her. I think that's good when women speak from a genuine perspective that they have and they can share with another woman. And maybe, y'all can relate a little bit.
Watch NHL games live on a variety of networks.
The point of what you had contention with. So you said
that was crazy. I'm speechless. I don't know how many times we're gonna go over this over and over again. The same nonsense that these chicks be talking about. But anyway, y'all already know what time it is, man. I'm your host, Michael May. Thank you for being here. The Hear Me Out podcast in association with True Hall of Fame Bills. Y'all already know, subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn on notifications. Y'all already know. Till next time, we out.